Hey guys, we are bringing you a special event for this Friday. Now, this is a reenaction of Waterloo, and you have English, and you have French, and you have people jumping around all over the place. So you can see they're now capturing one of the main buildings. So you can see this essentially is this wonderful looking map. And let me tell you about the teams. We have the second Coldstream on here. It's hard to see with all the text. The 90th, the 15th, the NR, the KA, NR57, NR9, and plenty on that side. Then the Kaiser, NR1 are in there as well. Now, those are all the United Kingdom. For the French, we have the 2E, 6E, the 88, the Jean Bart, and numerous others there. Connacht. Hope I said that right. More of the 2E in there, 2E, 4E, 88th in there, the Munsters, looking wonderful, and here we have it. So you can see from the thing 92 versus 99, so it's pretty interesting side-wise, and you have 85 versus 83. So bear in mind that this is ticket-based, and as you can see, the English tickets are starting to withdraw somewhat substantially. Now, the question is, can the English actually halt that decline? Now, what you've got here is one of the main buildings. It's being defended by riflemen and standard line infantry. There is second Coldstream Peasant Haidut, or Hadut, and we've also got Cadet Fatty, who looks just rather thin in comparison. And let's see who are in the Scots. Now, who is this fine fellow? There you go, Mid-Captain Neo for the 90th. Now you can see this area out here became a bit of a shooting ground. Now let's see if we can lock in. Now you've got a gentleman over here. This was where they limbered up the French artillery and blasted a hole in through the wall to get into that building. So, let's see if we can move in and lock in some more additional. So you can see this line infantry here from the English. Let's see who this is. This is the NR57 here, KKA. And New Politics, Lieutenant Colonel New Politics, just being run down by a horse. As there is Alt Vander from the NR57, looking wonderful with his line. Guys, following in column, as plenty going on. And you can see up ahead a French contingent of line infantry as cannon fire is coming in. There we go. We're going to have lines any second, so in come the line fire. Bit of fire going on into the lines. A couple of people going down. And there we go. That's the 1ER as well. Beautiful, beautiful line discipline there from the 1ER. And there we go. The reload's not going to happen. It's in for charge. And in for the bayonet-y fun that we all know and love. So, as you can see, we are looking at... Oh, no! That's the colonel for the 1ER going down. This is the sole remaining member of the French contingent, Soldat Alexander, taking damage already from one of the Redcoats. However, he managed to stab him in return, and it looks like the Redcoats have decided to go for the French artillery. Now, the French artillery seems to have defended themselves well, except for Fielder Runner killing out here. Very unfortunate. Casualty of war, I suppose we could call it. A random bayoneting. It wasn't me, Your Honour. I only bayoneted him 94 times. It was self-defence. As Jordan then dies, courtesy of a bayonet. Now, you've got more artillery going on over here, and it looks to be the long-distance skirmishers and riflemen. Yes, it is. So there's riflemen coming in. Don't they look wonderful? The rifles there from the 15th Rifles. There's Lieutenant Corporal Tobbs. And there's Captain Lamser, looking rather old. What's he doing on the battlefield? Can't beat experience. And the Cornish Knight. Recruit the Cornish Knight, making his way in. And they are going after the artillery. So in they come. Rifle butts for the bash. There we go. Oh, no. A couple of them going down. Now, the question is, can the French artillery defend themselves? Bayonet stabs all over the place, and that's it. One left of the French artillery. You can see the rifle butts being attacked. The Frenchman doing a great job of defending himself. Can he do it in time? No. It looks like, there we go. The final rifle butt takes down Bananas. Bananas has been well and truly peeled. and the English riflemen decide to make their way over and try and take out the additional members of the artillery. Now the trouble is these guys are armed with the muskets and has just shot brownies in the face. So the 3 brownies is no more, and you've got a little bit of bayonety fun going on. There's Bart, Artie, Invite, Axie? Okay. So there's Incognito, looking relatively normal. And over here, there's Kiki. And we'll also check on other members over here. Let's see who this is. And there's Randy Bobandy. What a name. So, there's the artillery fellows. And they're making a stab onto the last. There's Cadet Hunter. Was going to try and make a run for it, but the artillery have taken him down. And let's see if we can lock in to see what's going on. Now, you can see a fortification being defended here. As you can see, there's been a significant attack by the French. Now, look at the tickets. The tickets are not in favour of the English. It's looking like the French have the battle so far, but things can change very quickly, as we've got the English contingents lining up inside the fort, the Scottish Highland troops there. You've got a couple of line infantry here up here defending this, and now the question is, what's going to happen? Now they've picked up the tricolour, and the old Imperial Eagle is now on its way into that base, so an unsuccessful attack by the French on that particular base. Now, what we're going to do is find out what's going on, because this must be where the French have a majority located, maybe? Difficult to say. So there is Recruit Emirzo, and they are using that ladder to get on top of the building. Now, that's interesting. Looks like doors have been taken down, but they do have stakes in place to hinder any attacks. Now, this looks to be a cavalry contingent. I'm guessing possibly dragoons for the English, as we shall see. Let's see. Okay, so these are the dragoons. Now, who are these fellas? 15th Cavalry, Major Panther there. So he is leading the dragoons into glory and battle, as we've got Private Clueless. Huzzah! Private Clueless for the 88th. He is making his way, following his leaders as they are charging into battle. Look at this linely goodness. Oh, good. Massive, massive fire coming in. And you've got a contingent of the Scots Guards over there. Another line from the French. Look like they're rotating round as they are firing in the direction of the Scots Guards. These guys are going to have to back off because they're taking too many hits. You cannot get away from that sheer amount of firepower coming in. So you can see the French absolutely battering the English, and you can see more English reinforcements coming in as one of the riflemen in the background gets taken down. And as you can see, the United Kingdom have captured Flag 4, and well, let's see what's going on. Okay, so strange banning things going on. Anyway, you can see now this contingent here, these fine fellows of the 88th, who stood their ground against the English. And now, as a result, you've got, there you go, there's Munster, Colonel Macaron. He is leading his French into this area, and they will make an attack on that building. Now, good to see that the English contingent in here is making use of the defences. Who is this? This is KA. This is NR57, so you can see them making use of the defences. That barricade has been put up to stop them getting through into the compound. And you can see, here we go, aggressive play by the Scots. They are moving out and taking cover behind barricades. There you go, well-built barricades here as we are waiting to see what's going on. So you can see the line infantry there getting set up. Got another French line infantry as they are pushing hard into this compound. They are determined to take it off from the English. Bit of fire coming in from the English, taking some of the lines down, as you can see here. As let's see who these fine fellows are. There you go, that's the 88th. And let's see who Tail End Charlie is. Flunky. Oh dear, Flint with a lovely kill onto some of the monsters. So that was a nice shot indeed. Now, you can see here, I'm guessing if we look up, there you go, that's where the cannonball strike hit. Yeah, don't use explosive crates. So, never mind. These things are kind of difficult because you're trying to do a historic replication of what occurred, and obviously, you know, there are mechanics in the game that allow certain things. So you've got these fine fellows up here. So this is Connacht, and they are defending the artillery, complete with their tricolour. United Kingdom has now lost Flag 4, which basically means they are pouring into that area. And let's see if we can lock in, see how these guys are doing here. Now, you can see the French are absolutely pouring in sheer weights of numbers into this main compound. And this is where the battle is going to be. You've also got a recruitment, a set of the rifles disappearing off to the right. The defenders who are up on this wall, complete with Spazzy Horse. Sounds like my Indian name, Spazzy Horse. As you've got these guys who are now basically making their way over, using the roof to provide them with extra cover from the French who are now in this building. Now the trouble is the good thing, I suppose, is you've only got those windows. They're not exactly easy to see out of as we actually get into the right point in the damn building. Oh, for God's sake. So let's go in through the window. So here we go. So they are blocked off. You can't really see them. However, oh, that looks uncomfortable. Indoor barricades for the win. As you've got French making their way up. As we've got, there we go. There's Artie Jacob for the 6E. More fire into the building. And there we go. Loads of... Oh, heavens above. Did you just see that spawn bomb? Oh, so many English just spawned on this flag. That's nasty. And the French are going to have... This guy in particular. Keegan is about to get bayonet raped. Oh, nice dodge, sir. And unfortunately didn't dodge very far enough. However, Lieutenant Colonel Sander was killed by one of his own lieutenants. So, unfortunate these things happen. So, this looks to be the French Cav. Let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah, that... Poor Cadet Can is basically being barged to death. There we go. So, Cadet Can there, being repeatedly barged, poor lad. Run over by Clippity-Clops. Not good indeed. So, let's see. Here is Honeydew. Sergeant Honeydew. And he's looking resplendent with beard. Why is it not orange? As you can see, the lines are getting set up. And this, I'm guessing, will be the next compound for the French to attack. Now, as you can see, Honeydew leading his line forward into the battle. You can see here the French cavalry basically getting taken down by a lovely run here by the dragoons. As we are watching to see what's going on. Well, a couple of the dragoons have been dehorsed. And they're coming in with their long military sabres. Oh dear, blocked by his own horse. Or blocked by one of his own teammates. Horse taking a little bit of damage as they're going in to try and do as much damage as possible. Oh, he jumped over the top of him just as he went in for the stab. Sage use. Oh, jumps over the top of him again. So we're watching Ethan here with that especially long cavalry sabre. Give him the ability to reach off the side of the horses. There we go. Oh, and a little bit of stabby going on. So, let's see. There's a Axai. And holy crap, that's a lot of people who just died. So, we have the monsters here. They are making sure, getting set up, as you can see. Who are these fine fellows? There we are. The 2ER, 1ER. I'm going to have to get these pronunciations right, as there's probably a name for it. Right, who is this? Who's this Solo Charlie? So that's from the Jean Barthart. Great name, Jean Barthart. Okay. Okay. So you've got these guys setting up. Aha! A second Coldstream musician. Hello, sir. Defensive drumming is the way forward, as looks like this is the main spawn area for the English. So you can see a few of the French being shot at. As, there you go, Private Scotty hiding behind the wall. Sensible. Save your ammo. Don't shoot at them until they're within range. Makes sense. as another contingency. Now look at this. Look is what is happening. Look at the 54 tickets left. Looks like they held Hougoumont. If that's how you pronounce it, it probably isn't. But hey ho, we shall see. As we may have lost this battle, but not the war, says Jank. So you can see fire coming in from the English as Meows kills Heisenberg, who seemed rather uncertain about his fate. As we're watching Thunder return to the main area. Okay, so there is Victor, and we are looking at Fuzz-Hazza. And it looks like they're going for another round after this as the 15th Infantry Broats. Inventory? Inventory? What's an inventory? No, it's got nothing to do with inventory. It's invitational Broats, which means he's been invited. So, after this is over, we will be looking at another round. And essentially what's going to happen is no attacking the bases. Spawn time will goat? Oh, God in heaven. It's a Friday. Leave me alone. It's all about the goats. So the UK essentially won because they managed to defend. So let's see. No, wait. France won. There we go. So France did eventually overcome them because they took down sheer numbers of tickets. So let's see. There you have it. The French have won this round. So yes, they still have Hougoumont. However, that might change for the next round, and we'll be in with the next section. Stay tuned. This is Chapman, bringing you more Mount&Blade Napoleonic Wars goodness. This is a recreation of the Battle of Waterloo. And we are back with the next round now. As you can see, there is not a lot here. So you can see here the English have the base here. Let's see if we can find out what's going on. Here are the French lining up in their camp, complete with artillery which is being limbered up. So the Brits start with 3 and the France 2. Let's see how that goes. So you can see, oh, that's a little bit of bad driving there, but we shall see. Anyway, so you can see there, that building there owned by the Brits, as SJD Donahue is setting up defences. And Immerso has surrendered already. So, it's a bit strange, yes. That's always encouraging. As we are looking at people dying, as Cadet Can has just killed somebody. And there's Lieutenant Pluto looking into the horizon for signs of the enemy. Now, what's strange is no one's taking that. But if I remember rightly, he said no attacking the bases. So it's going to be on sheer numbers. Sheer numbers and the bullety death. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens, won't we? So, okay. There is a bit of power abuse going on there. As we look at Cadet Fatty here for the second Coldstream. Ah, drummers. Gotta love them. Look at these fine fellows. So these guys are all sorting themselves out, having a punch-up, getting stuck in the wood. Obviously, wood is a common problem, and surrendering already. So there you go. So let's see what's going on as Matt Guinness here is in the process of making his way. Let's see. Okay. So as you can see, there's McGuinness making his way around the back here. Now, oh, that to be a French flag. Now, as you can see, this French did try and attack this fort. Oh, stabby, stabby going on. He's got in for a ninja stab. Is he going to make it in time? Now he's up against 3 people. That's not going well. And a bit of fire coming out, and finally a stab. There we have it. So this was a defence of one of the bases there. You've got another Frenchman, correction, ex-Frenchman, making his way out, and you can see these guys are trying to defend it as best as possible. However, a nice long contingent of French is now making an attack, and you can see them sticking the French flag, or possibly the English flag. Yeah, the French flag on the top there. So, as you can see, there you go, the French are now starting to capture the flag. Oh no, English commander bails off the top of the roof. Very unfortunate, as the French are now trying to capture this particular area. Bear in mind, you can see the tickets top left hand corner, looking a little bit worse for the French. Let's see, as we are continuing to continuing to go and watch stabby goodness. It's all good fun. So there's Inv base, and we are looking at Inv base, Inv Broats even. Oh god, what is wrong with my brain today? It's Friday and I need more alcohol. So there is Jean Bartart, as we are looking at the remainder of the artillery and see how these guys are getting on. So you can see not much going on really at the end of the day. The standard, oh, cannonball fun, right past the horse, into the attempt, or into the cavalry, which is over by this nice cornfield. And don't they look wonderful? Utterly glorious. So, there is Madux, and we are looking at him and Facheux, as we're looking at the 90th. Oh, these fine, wonderful fellows. Look at them in their bonnets and feathers and other strangeness. So these guys are setting themselves up, getting themselves ready. Look, now, the thing is, you can see these guys running away at the same time as there is a French contingent, complete with this guy who's completely lost, who is making their way out of this building, and the French are now attacking this building. So the question is, who is defending? Aha! The NR1. The Kaiser NR1. Very nice indeed. Let's see how these guys get on. Bit of fire coming in from them as they are trying to attack. There we go, in through the front gate, and they are in, and away they go. So there you go. Oh, look at this line goodness here from the moustache wins, and you can see these guys are defending. So these guys are waiting for the French, as the French decide to open the door and attack. Now, is he going to close the door behind him? No, that's just rude. Dear, oh dear. Oh dear me. So, it's probably not going so well. So, the French are looking a lot better now, now that they're corpses, obviously. As you can see, they've taken out quite a lot of the English. So, the question is, what happens now? Because the English now are making their way out of this base looking for French people. And there appears to be one member of the cavalry. So we shall just have to wait and see what they decide to do. So, there we go. Flag has been lost. Okay. With a stabby going on. Nice block from the sword there. The sabre going in. Long distance sabre. A little bit of extra length. It's very nice indeed. So, there is Baratheon. He is making himself useful, watching to see if anything's going on, as a couple of his friends are over the other side there, surrendering and jumping up and down. So, the United Kingdom has lost the flag 3, and the Empire of France has collected it. Now, look at the tickets changing there. The tickets now are changing in favour. You look at that, it's going down both sides. See, look, as you can see, down to 713. Oh my goodness. So the French are bringing it down, and the English are bringing it down as well. So the bleed is on both sides at the moment. There's a little bit of rifle butt fun from Money here into the artillery. Let's see what happens. Goes in for the strike with the rifle butt and gets a bayonet in the throat for his trouble. So, we shall see how that proceeds. Okay. Interesting. So. Okay. Oh, that was nasty. Fuzz Anta there. Next teammate taking a bullet in the face. Long distance shot. Very nice indeed. I think that was a cannonball actually. Oh heavens, that wasn't good. So let's see what's going on over here. As we move over to these fellas making a push down the left side. Now, oh dear. The major just took a shot and the French fort is currently being held on to. So the question is, what are they going to do about it? Now, they're taking cover behind the rock, because rocks are good. Rocks help deflect. However, look at this on the left-hand side. This could get messy. This could get very messy indeed. Out they come. There we go. They're pushed in. Oh, the captain's taken down. And, okay. You can see loads of stuff going on. In come the cavalry and the contingent of the English. There we go. The six cuirassiers, if that's how I spell it, or pronounce it even, are being completely taken down. Very unfortunate there for Ahmed Ali. Very unfortunate for them. But a nice charge there by the cavalry of the French. So they did a good job there. Very nice indeed. See, they're getting tricolores back. Now, what's going on over here? Is this another contingent of redcoats? It looks to be. Now, as you can see, they've done a huge amount of damage onto the cavalry. They've now had to back off. And, at the same time, I think these are French reinforcements moving in. No, they look to be English. English now moving in to try and take this compound back as the French are defending it for all their worth. And holy crap, there's a lot of French people here. So you can see a fire coming in from the 95th Rifles there. And you've also got these guys defending as well. This guy possibly out of position. Now the question is, you've got people in the building as well. So there's people in the building firing out onto the English contingents. And the redcoats are going to have a hard time getting this flag back. Now, look at the scores top left hand corner, 627 to 595. The bleed looks to be more on the English than it is on the French, so I think it's fair to say the French have the advantage. They're now charging out of the building to try and engage the riflemen. So this is a desperate attempt by the riflemen to try and stem the tide. However, the 6E Art, Captain Advance and Guard Brown here from the 6E tier making a run after the rifleman. One not going to do him a lot of good there. He got shot in the back as the Connacht guys, I believe it is. No, there's the 15th Light. They are doing what we know as cheesing it into the horizon with a large contingent of French people after them. So this will be the bit where we cue the Benny Hill music and we basically watch everyone get slaughtered. So they've decided to stop, so they're not going to catch them. So those guys will make their way back. Now, this is the main fort for the English, as far as you can say. Main defensive point. And you've got the French having captured flag 4. There's a little bit of stabby goodness going on outside. All looking wonderful. So, let's see. You can see those. There he goes. There's Meows there. Currently with Dapper Beard and other goings on. And Get in through the doorway. Sort yourself out. It kind of defeats the object if you can't get in through the door, really. But, you know, these are defences. Okay. So, there, finally, the door got closed. Hurrah! And this is the outer wall. Now, this is the original wall that was then blown down by that artillery over there by the French. And here is Lieutenant Robbins leading the 6th. Okay, perhaps not. So, leading them into battle, and unfortunately they started getting loads of fire here from the 2nd Coldstream. They're doing a great job, the Coldstream there, of taking down the French as they moved into attack. As you've got another fine fellow over here, Corporal Advance. The question is, how far is he going to advance? Far enough to kill one of the 2nd Coldstream there. Cadet Valexium. Now, okay, that would be your cue to cheese it. Yep, there we go. Start cheesing. Start cheesing. And he has done exactly that. Now, let's see. Is he going to go and try and join one of these lines who are now sneaking around the bushes? Because who doesn't want to be faced down in the bush on a Friday night? As the Empire of France has lost the 5th flag. Now, who is this guy? Cadet Pikachu is about to run into loads of French people. Now, this will either be a good thing or it will be a bad thing. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Here we go! Stabbing! Oh, loads of stab. Surprise stab from Pikachu. He's coming in. Ninja skills from the rear by Pikachu. Going in for the bayonet stabbiness. Let's see if he can do it. Going in, but no, they've all died. So there we go. Great play there by the English. Defending against a huge push from the French. And there we go. Pikachu survived. He survived that encounter. So there's Cadet West. Oh, as a cannonball goes over the top of his head. And I hear building. I hear distinct building going on. There we go. So who is that fine fellow? Missy. Sorry, Engineer Kea, who is in there with the hammer. Hammering it up like a pro. Come on, keep hammering, girl. Put your back into it. Trying to get the defences up so that they can essentially fire from behind sandbags with additional protection. So, let's see what's going on out in the field. As a contingent of the Scots Guards here. There you go, the 90th Perth Major Giddle, who is about to get bayoneted to death. And we have it. So there you go, the 88th doing their thing. As we're following 15th Light. Now, that's... How the hell can he play a horn with a cigar in his mouth? That's... I've got to... Yeah, that's quite impressive. He's not very good at playing, is he? Have to say. Anyway. So, here is the 2nd Coldstream led by Colonel Spartan, looking very dapper in his moustache and beard. Let's see who's there. There we go. Oh, there we go. So they've turned, they're firing, they're in formation. Mass fire from the 2nd Coldstream, taking down a few people, looking wonderful. So there's Cadet Leo, Sergeant Will. And there we go. There's more Sergeant Will. So it looks like they're going to move forward again. Another line. 10 yards and fire being put into the enemy. This is good stuff. Moving forward. Looks like the bayonet charge has begun as we're watching the 2nd Coldstream make their charge into battle. So here we go. Watching them charge into battle against the French contingent. Fire coming in, as you can see. Spartan has his bayonet out, and they are going for those French people with a vengeance. Now, this fellow, smart boy, he is running. He is Napoleonic cheesing it as quickly as possible. And, no, he's gone in for the stab. Has he gone for the commander? He has. He's going in for the commander. However, it didn't do him any good, as he has mysteriously snuffed it. So, we are looking at a corpse. That was Ohad there. The regimental sergeant major taking a bullet as the second Coldstream now decide to attack this area being defended by the French. Now, they put defences up. They're going to have to stab those defences down, because what that's going to do is it's actually going to challenge? It's going to channel all of the English in only one route. So unless they can get through there, which they have, smart boys, unfortunately they got bayoneted for their trouble. So, now these flags here will give them their bonuses. Definitely advantageous, reloading bonuses and melee bonuses and all that kind of funky goodness. Now, there's Cadet Hunter showing great poise and calm by trying to stay out of trouble. Now, oh no, oh dear, oh, run away, Cadet Hunter is about to be hunted. He has become the hunted, and he's now become the stabbed in the bottom. So, that was an unfortunate timing, but never mind. So you can see a cannon horse there being unlimbered, possibly, we'd see. As you've also then got a English contingent up here being charged by a group of French. As these are the Kaiser NR1s, and they are having a little bit of stabby goodness into the French contingent that was attacking them. And here we have it. There you go. Cavalier, Rainwolf, or Rhinewolf. Oh, nice block of the sword there, as the cavalry are still continuing to attack, and he manages to rehorse himself and swipe at one of the unhorsed cavalrymen. Oh, and he gets his horse taken down. He's literally been on that horse no more than 30 seconds and gets chopped with a sabre for his trouble. So there you go. So there is the 90th Lowland Battalion Commander Hitman. And cannonly goodness going in. Oh, sir! That was a belter. Loads of the 88th being killed. And that was extremely good shot. So, cannon goodness. There's Adjutant Alex from the Lowlands. 90th Lowland, there's BDM Kirill. And let's see. Alex taking a pot shot at a contingent of French in the distance. Let's see. There goes the cannonball. As you can see him firing on those guys in the distance. So let's see. Let's move in and see how things are going. Now look at the tickets. 351 to 449. At the moment the French have it. However, it's still all to play for. Look at these fellas. Look at them. Doesn't it look wonderful? Look at that. Lining up in a beautiful line. Firing at the French. And the flag has just been lost by the English. Flag 5 has been lost. Now, what's going on here? This looks to be riflemen and line troops. Yep, there we go. Riflemen and line troops. There we go. And 4E grenade. Kronberg there. Unfortunately, dead. And who is this? That's 1ER. Sod. Great name. As, let's see what's going on. Now, the flag 4 has been captured, or starting to be captured. Let's see if we can go up high and get an idea of what's going on from a tactical point of view. So there we go. There's one of the flags there. You've got another flag over there and another flag over there. So you can see the cavalry here making their way to this French-held area. The French are defending themselves. However, as you can see, they're being attacked from that area by the English. You can see the English lines moving down. You can see the French cavalry, or possibly French cavalry getting set up there. They are making their way down and might attack that line that's sitting outside the base from the rear. Now, you've got another flag over here, which, as you can see from the cannonball marks, is being attacked and defended and so on and so forth. So that's probably one of the main areas of the English there. So that's where that wall was blown through. So you can see these guys are defending hard as well. So this is pretty much where the main focus is. You've also got some focus going on over there as well, but there, I think, and there is where the main focus is located. So let's see. As we move over, so you can see reasonable amounts of troops defending each point. As you can see, fire coming in from both directions. Your spawn areas are all over. So you can see here, there you go, there's the Union Jack. These guys are defending that fort. Now, the advantage, it's difficult to say whether or not there's an advantage, but these trees, once they get into the compound, These trees can give the attackers or the defenders good cover, but you've then got to deal with the attackers firing from the cover of the buildings. So it's certainly interesting to see how things turn out. So that is one of the main areas. Now you've also got the French spawn over there. You can see the cannon of the French contingent as well. And let's make our way over. You can see more cavalry coming in to this central area. The second... So you've got loads going on there. The 4E Grenadiers killing loads of people, including their own teammates. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. So as you can see, loads going on here. The French are defending this area to the hilt. So you can see battles going on out in the field. You've also got artillery coming in. Okay. So as you can see here, lots of defensive positions. You've got defensives up on the top of the roofs, on the walls, looking in all directions, and there is almost a difference of 200 tickets. That is quite a lot. So let's see. Okay, we are looking at the main French defended base. Let's lock in these guys. Ah, Bananery 1. Fusilier Bananas defending the area for his French team. And this is Kaiser NR1 Hauptmann Manic following his squad. Now it looks like they might be moving over here to attack this building on the far left, as you've got a nice little contingent there of skirmishers, I think they might be, or just general line. Yeah, general line there. As we'll lock in on Croisier, as we're looking... Oh, there we go, fire coming in, lots of the dragoons being taken down, and yeah, they're pretty much history. So try not to knock over any of your own troops. Now, let's see, is there anything going on over at this location? Nothing, not a sausage, not a dicky bird. As you can see, there is a French... Now, I'm surprised that they're not sending more English over to attack this, because if they sent more English over to attack this, they would actually have the bleed of more flags. But we shall have to wait and see. Now, here is the Munster, the flag holder, Recruit Dobekeen, and he is carrying the flag for his side, as they decide to then disappear in the opposite direction. So, poor tail end Charlie, Major Enix, change of plan, and there is a little bit of team killing going on there. So, let's see. As you've got the English here, having a bit of a battle. Yeah, there's no one left. You can stop swinging the swords. And we are looking to see what's going on. Okay. Oh! Oh dear, that was very unfortunate. That was Slayer being slain. Oh my heavens. Okay. So anyway, that's a good shot. Okay, so let's see what's going on, as the English are slowly pushing in towards this French fort. However, I wouldn't say it's a French fort, French encampment, I suppose you could say. So let's see how these guys get on. Now, there is New Politics. Lieutenant Colonel New Politics. Oh, good God, that's a extremely a large proboscis. A battle proboscis is what that is. So, oh, out come the French. They're out to do the rape, and it's not going to go well. As, who is that fellow? One of the last of the cavalry. For the English, yep, he's taking the lie down. Oh God, he's been squished by his horse. That's going to be painful. So, yeah, no teabagging the horse. That's not allowed. As you have the French now making their way out, they will then reclaim these two tricolores. So there's the fine Imperial Eagle. Possibly reclaim the tricolores, maybe not. So there is the fine Imperial Eagle of the French Republic. There we go, reclaimed. And they're leaving the other one there? Nope, they're taking it with them. see what's going on. This guy obviously going in with the line troops as he's lost his horse. Oh, good God. Gero Lord here for the 2E4 grenades. 4E, let's see what's going on. Now, they will probably be led by Mac. No, Major LaSalle, actually, as obviously I think Mac might be doing his admining thing. So you can see these guys making their way all over the place as we lock in on the English. Oh, look at that. Doesn't he look great? Bald head and moustache. So, let's see what's going on. There is Dubta for the Kaiser, and the English have started capturing flag 5 now. Let's see, Colonel Victor there. You can see, let's see if we can go on and see if we can see any attack. No, so this base is pretty much secure as far as the French defenders are concerned. Now, what's going on here? Here we go. This is the English fort being defended. Fort, encampment, house, townhouse, whatever you want to call it. It's being defended by the 2nd Coldstream. Cadet Fatty, complete with one eye. And there's Lance Corporal Jank. So these guys are firing into the woods and taking out a reasonable contingent of the French. Now, obviously the French here, there's Honeydew trying to take a pot shot at the enemy. Trying to do some damage as that silly Lucas comes in with a little bit of cavalry stabbing. Okay, so let's see. Bit of fluting going on. Defensive fluting for the win as we are watching the Coldstream here come under attack from the right side into their fort. However, they've managed to kill a significant number of the French. So there we go, the 4E, the 2E4E who are doing the attack. And let's see how things are going. There we go, the French have successfully won the round. So I think it's fair to say that the French have actually won, General. So this is now essentially the advance of the Garde Impériale. So we shall wait and see. Good games to all, and this is the next fun round, or the first fun round. So good games on all that, and we are moving on to the next round. Be right back. So the UK have to hide behind the ridge, and they will be able to crouch. So let's see if we can lock in on the UK. So here's the UK. So this essentially is going to be the advance of the Imperial Guard. Huzzah indeed. So that's essentially what's going to happen. So, as you can see, I don't know why he's building that. As they're now moving forward as a line. Look at these guys, don't they look beautiful? Holy hell, that's a big ass line. So, there we go. This will be the advance. So this is essentially what happened with standard battles. So, they're going to make their way over as cannon fire is coming down. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, not with shift. Okay, so they're basically going to run forward. So there you go. Unfortunately, because they're all different. There you go, all walk. Okay. So they are trying to. Oh. So these guys are making their way over. So there we go, they're making their way up. Look at these fine fellows, don't they look wonderful? So they're going to get into position and they're going to do their thing. So let's see. So essentially this will be like it was in the old days, all the rest of it. And they will be walking into the battle, and then once they get in range, they will be standing firing. So there's McGuinness looking over the hill, as you can see, at the English who are doing their test fire. So obviously, what's going? Oh, wow! Those bullets are coming pretty close. They're not going to make it in the 2 minutes. So let's see. Pour la France! So these guys making their ways up. And there is the English here. Okay. Loads of spam from Rule Britannia. So there we go, look at all these fine fellows all set up. There we go, the timer gets sorted. Look at them, don't they look fantastic? Look at that, all the proper kneeling down, firing, double rows. Oh heavens, this looks so good. So there is the French down the far end. And any minute now, they will be making their way over. So. Random horse, random clippity-clop who seems to be just lost. Or I think maybe he's hurt his leg, so he's just doing like right hand down all the time. Ah, there we go, horse is on his way. Now, here we go. They are now making their charge. Okay, France have to reform and attack. So, France are now... Oh, nice shot there. Black Ball with their first kill. So, these guys need to reform. They really need to reform down here, out of range. And 10 points for Black Ball with a long-distance kill. So these guys all need to reform back there. I think the French, those guys are a little bit out of position. And these guys are getting themselves ready. So here we go. This seems to be... Oh, look at these guys. Don't they look great? Nice line there. As you've got a load of the French here attacking. Into uphill. Oh, that can't be good. Dodging the bullets as best they can. As Henry Banana failed. Now, you've got to say, that's got to be the bravest engineer ever. He's avoiding all that fire from taking shots. So there we go. He's in there doing a little bit of stabby goodness. You can hear the bullets flying all over the place. Some of the French dodging those bullets. No, he didn't dodge it far enough. Another guy came in from the right. Didn't get very far. How are they managing to avoid all this? There we go. Here come the French. Look at this. Oh, goodness me. Look at this. This is proper historical stuff. Look at this. So these guys, let's follow them in, shall we? Because we know what these guys look like. So let's follow these guys in. Oh! See, now the ranks are broken and it looks like they're moving right and left. They're stopping to fire. And the command for the charge has gone in. And they are proceeding apace. Here we go. This is the charge. Oh, good heavens. Oh, dear me. It's a complete massacre. And some of the French are running already. Look at that. No. Oh, look, they're going after that guy. Oh, this guy is going to have a bad look. French are doing what they can best, escaping. Okay, who is this guy? That's Jean-Baptiste Carlos. So he is basically cheesing it from the entire enemy. Oh, God. That's not going to go well. He decided to change his mind and he's going to defend this rock. He's going to get stabbed. No, he's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Stabbed in a bush in the middle of France. Oh, dear. That's not good. Oh, he's fighting off. And he didn't do very well. So, hey-ho. Now, as a result, let's see what happens. As we are looking them stab down the door. So, let's see. I think they want to do a... Tobbs with a slight technical problem there. Oh, nice stab into this remaining member. Who is this? Oh. That silly Lucas going after everybody, and the English have won. So, we'll move on to the next round. And it looks like they're going to do a cavalry charge with cannons and infantry. So, let's see. Next fun round begins shortly. And so, we are back with what will be a cavalry charge onto a nice circle of... Oh, right into the middle! Oh, he's not going to... He's going to get stabbed to pieces! Oh, look! Oh, dear! Oh, heavens! Oh, no! Oh, it's a massacre! Sword swinging! Oh, dear! Oh, no! This shows you the power of the cavalry. The sheer speed of those horses can knock down so many people. However, sheer weight of numbers. Who's just surrendered? Shocky there has already surrendered. Well, he's a musician, so... Never mind. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. So, I think that... Who's that? Oh dear. There you have it. His unsuccessful trumpeting career has come to a close. What do you expect with a leopard skin helmet like that? So, let's see. Okay, there you have it. That has been it for this evening. Thank you very much for watching, as there is a remainder over here. What's going on? Oh, he's got stabbed quickly. Double stab, double stab. Oh, everywhere. And he's history. And Shocky is surrendering. Just permanently surrendering. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Monster. Ah, here we go. More cavalry moving in. Kill him. Kill him now. That's Spartan there, I think. Yes, it is. Barged down by a horse. Spartan is no more. Lying on the floor. Never mind. Poor Spartan. So, there you go. More cavalry being massacred. Horses all over the place. And there's another guy over here who seems to be holding a flag. Now, Trollingan. Now, the question is, how far is he going to get? They're trying to shoot at him. But the question is he going to do much with the Imperial Eagle? He's taking a little bit far. He's not firing back. Trying to avoid the stabs. And he could be going around forever. So we'll leave you on a bit of a... Yeah, we'll leave you on a... We shall leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger, maybe? We'll see. And he missed. Oh, no! No cliffhanger for you! Does he get up in time? He does, and he's stabbed to death. No cliffhangers. So, there you have it, boys and girls. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself as much as we did. See you next time.